Are you planning to switch a career in data science? I mean, why not? It's a high-paying profession and you get to work with the smartest brains in the industry. But you must be having a lot of questions going on in your head right now. Like, can I be a data scientist if I come from a certain background? What kind of skills do I need to learn? What kind of projects should I be doing? Or how do I land a job as a fresher? Well, you don't have to worry about all this. Analytics Vidya is here to answer all of your questions right here, right now. So at this point, let's begin. Short answer, yes. You could be a student studying in fields like commerce, natural sciences, even humanities or arts, and have a growing interest in data. Or you could be a professional working in non-technical roles like finance, sales and marketing, customer support, or even human resource, and you desire to work with data. You could even be someone working for years in technical roles such as software development, testing, or IT support, and at this point in your career, you think data science could be the next big step. Again, yes, all of you can switch to a career in data science. Of course, if you are coming from a non-technical background, you need to put in those extra yards to catch up on the technical skills, but trust me guys, it's gonna be worth it for you. Also, remember data science is a family of jobs. And as a beginner in the field, you should target entry-level roles like data analyst, business or financial analyst. And with enough experience, then you can target advanced level roles like data scientist or even data engineering. Let's begin with the basics. First up, what you need is a learning roadmap. Give yourself a time frame, say about 12 months if you are starting from scratch, and then start learning. Here are the technical skills that you need to learn to become a data scientist. It includes programming, statistics, data visualization, and finally, machine learning. Let's look at programming first. As a beginner, you should master at least one programming language. Python, of course, is a great choice as it is simple enough, easy to learn, and comes with vast data science libraries to help you in your day-to-day tasks. This Python free course is a great starting point for you. Link to this is in the description part below. Now let's look at statistics. Over here, focus on descriptive statistics, probability, hypothesis testing, and regression analysis. Remember, statistics is the backbone of data science and you should know it like the back of your hand. Now let's see what you have to learn in data visualization. Remember, an important job of a data scientist is to effectively communicate their findings and insights to a broader audience. So for this, you must learn at least one visualization tool. It could be Power BI or Tableau, which will help you communicate with your data. Here's our Tableau free course to get you started on this. Finally comes machine learning. As a beginner, start with supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms, various model evaluation matrix followed by projects. Well, there are two major categories of projects that you should do. First, of course, is data analytics projects, where you either use Power BI or Tableau along with SQL to create impactful dashboards for specific business use cases that you choose. For example, you may do projects like building a sales dashboard using Superstore dataset, FIFA World Cup dashboard, or even HR analytics dashboard, to name a few. So that was the first category of projects on data analytics. The second category is of machine learning projects. There are broadly three types of machine learning problem, which are regression, classification, and clustering. And you should do projects on all of these three categories. First, let's talk about regression. Here you can do projects like air quality index prediction or even classic problems like house price prediction or big mart sales prediction. Under classification, you can do a loan prediction to start with. Additionally, you should have a computer vision project like traffic sign recognition or age detection, and a natural language processing project like Twitter sentiment analysis. Finally, under clustering, you can do a customer segmentation project or even the classic movie recommendation project. By the way, most of these projects you can practice on our Analytics Vidya's Data Hack platform. For this, all you have to do is to go to this link, click on practice, choose from these bunch of projects which are listed. Let's say you choose loan prediction, then click on participate, follow these steps, and you get the problem statement and dataset. Remember, the best way of checking what you have learned is by implementing. And projects by far are the best way to do so. And by the way, while you are working on these projects, don't forget to document them on GitHub. This not only helps in building your portfolio of projects, this also helps in giving you a first-hand experience of technical documentation. So here we are answering a bunch of questions, starting from how to create a resume to applying for a job and finally cracking interviews. Let's cover them all. First step is to have a one-page detailed resume which showcases your educational background, work experience if you have any, along with the projects you have done. Advice here is be to the point and choose an ATS-friendly template to better your chances of getting interview calls. So that's on resume. Next comes job applications. Remember, data science is a diverse field with numerous roles. As a beginner, aim for entry-level positions such as data analyst or business analyst. However, with relevant experience, data scientist or even data engineering roles could be within reach. Regardless of the role, always tailor your resume to better your chances of getting interview calls. So if you follow step number 1 and step number 2 well, soon enough you will start getting interview calls. So at this point, let me give you insights on the interview process. The first rounds are generally telephonic interviews. Remember, you never get a second chance at making a first impression. So take that as seriously as you can. After this, some companies keep a case study round where you have to solve an assignment within a specific time. Here's an advice: do not delay in completing your assignments. Then comes the final set of rounds, which are generally face-to-face interaction. Here you are tested on your technical and analytical skills, as well as subject knowledge. To sail through, prepare well and be confident. As you can see, the journey of becoming a data scientist is fairly long. Wouldn't it be easier if there is someone guiding you at every step of the way? For that, you can enroll in our BlackBelt Plus program, where you get a personalized learning roadmap curated just for you, along with 50 plus hands-on industry projects, one-on-one mentorship, dedicated interview preparation and placement support. It's a self-paced course where you can be a data scientist coming from any background, even without leaving your job. So there you have it. We hope all your questions regarding transitioning to data science have gotten answered. For further clarification, drop in a comment and we'll respond to those. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel. Good luck to you. Bye.